Hey guys, I want to do a review of this beautiful new edition, this NASB personal size Quentel, the PSQ, and this is in black calfskin. And I'll show you the differences between the calfskin and goat skin in just a moment. But it comes in this nice, beautiful box. You can see written on the end, the personal size Quentel. Right there, and that's basically all that's written on there, other than Schuyler Bibles on the other end. You have the Jerusalem cross on the top and nothing on the bottom. So I will move that out of the way and bring the Bible in. This thing is just really, really awesome. If you like the Quentel, I mean, it's just a mini Quentel. It's the exact same layout. Like when you have a personal size, like the ESV. The personal size ESV has a different layout than the other Bibles. It has its own layout. Well, this is the actual Quentel layout, page for page, just in miniature form. So let's take a look at this calfskin edition. Keep in mind, this is the calfskin edition, not the goat skin. The calfskin is beautiful, and it is so soft. It is just nice, and you can see the perimeter is stitched. It's going to hold together really, really nicely. You have these raised ribs on the spine and this beautiful stamping on the spine. Now, it's not pressed in. It's just surface stamped on. So I don't know how well that will stay on. My other Schuyler, NCR, the Schuyler ESV, some of the stamping is rubbing off because it's not deeply stamped. So hopefully that won't be a problem with the PSQ. So you have the Jerusalem cross stamped on the cover, as with most of the Schuyler Bibles. And so now we'll open it up. Now the main difference between the calfskin and the goat skin edition, hopefully I'll have a goat skin in the near future to review so I can show them side by side, is that the calfskin is a paste down liner, not a leather lined, which means it's not edge lined. These are paste down, and there's a little material that bridges that goes over to the underside of this. You can kind of see the ridge right there. You see that ridge right there? That material is edge lining from the back of the book to underneath this paste off. That's the only kind of lining you have. With the goat skin edition that's leather lined, it's going to be a fold over type, much like your other goat skin Schuyler's, that'll have an edge line up the block, and they'll still have this kind of double lining, but it's not going to be as secure or as I mean, it won't be as strong. Let me put it that way. Eventually, this will break down, and you'll have to replace it. So now, one of the big things that the paste down affects is the flexibility. This cover is not very flexible. Now, if I keep this edition, one thing that's definitely going to happen very soon is I will peel that paper off, and I will put in a leather lining, and I'll edge line it, much like Ben's Bibles would be. It'd be a edge lined paste down. That's what it would end up being. And the linings that I have changed before have all done really well. So I expect that the flexibility will increase dramatically whenever I take this paper off and put leather back here. Plus it'll make it stronger. It should last longer. So when we open it up, that's just kind of give you an idea of the difference. That's the main difference. Aside from that, this edition, they're the same block. You have your presentation page, and really there's no family dedication pages and stuff. You have your title page, And this is identical to the Quentel. And you can just see right here, it's written on the personal size Quentel. And I just want to emphasize how this is not any different than a Quentel other than the size. And so you have your Lockman information right there in the middle, 95 text, and personal size Quentel is printed and bound by Youngblood in the Netherlands. It's great paper. Now this is 28 GSM paper. That does not mean it's thick paper. It means it's denser paper. Like a Quentels are on 36 GSM paper. You could have 36 GSM paper the same thickness as a 28 GSM paper. The GSM is just the density of the paper. So this paper is actually thinner, a good bit thinner, and that's how you achieve this thickness. This is a much thinner block, so the paper has to be thinner. Most of the time you achieve that thickness by making it less dense. So anyway, it's a 28 GSM paper, and you get 2 ribbons. See 2 ribbons right there, and they're nice ribbons. Little small 5mm ribbon, where normally your Allen and your Quentels come with 10mm ribbon. They're just smaller ribbon. It's a smaller edition. That's fine. I'm going to open to this spot right here and just show you how they look compared to the best Quentel ever made. I've got my brick right here. This is the first edition NASB Quentel. You can always tell the first edition because the stamping's so small. If you're ever wondering if it's a first edition, the stamping is tiny. I mean, it's just miniature. And so you can always tell that. But I've got it marked in the same spot with this ribbon. Sorry for the focus is not what I'd like for it to be. So we're right here. This is 45 GSM paper, and this is 28 GSM paper. So that doesn't really tell you how opaque the paper is. It just tells you how dense the paper is. So if we're looking at this line for line, I mean, the 45s, you can't compare. But the 28's not bad. I mean, it's not, the ghosting's not bad. It's really high quality paper. And the layout's exact same. If you're doing a study in your Quentel, you can mark the exact page, you know, the exact spot where this verse is. And I love it. I love how they match up, much like the Eagle and the Pitt Minion, or the Cambridge White Margin and Pitt Minion. The handy size Thompson chain and the large print, all those match up. The layouts are the exact same. I love that. I love that they match. So I just want to show you how the paper compares to the greatest paper in a Bible I've ever seen. It's pretty good. It's really good. So just keep that in mind. You have a really nice art gilding, and that's for the calfskin and the goat skin. And like I said, I hope to get a goat skin edition to be able to share and review. Really nice gold gilding. The layout, as you can see, is just like Quentel, double column, and references at the bottom. And this is a 8.5 font size, so it's still really readable. When you're comparing it to a Pitt, it's just the font size is way bigger in this thing, way easier to manage. It's just one of the best personal size Bibles you can get. Just the best all around combination of features. When you get to the end, you've got your maps. It's really nice maps on good paper, not that glossy crap. And you have just a lot of sheets of white paper. So I think it's, I don't know, I can't remember how many pages, but it's several pages of white paper. Anyway, that's basically it. It's a great edition, and I encourage anyone out there to go get one. Thank you guys for watching, and remember the giveaway for this month. God bless.